Well, this is an awfully nice spawn. Anyways, how are you guys doing? I hope you all are having a great day. If you have found this video, that means that you are one of the few people who, by some genius stroke of luck, your spy devices, your phone, your computer, has allowed this opportunity to give you what you want, which is a return to the YouTube of old. For those who don't know, YouTube had a motto back in the day, a very simple one, but a highly effective one. The motto was broadcast yourself. And that's what YouTube was all about. It was a means of just putting yourself out there as some dude that made media. Not necessarily social media, and not necessarily corporate media, but just media. And it was a nice way for us all to come together to share the human experience. That's why there are so many old videos from like 15 years ago that have these ridiculous algorithm hits every now and then, because every now and then the human experience is something that just can't be denied. For whatever reason, it just sticks around. And because of that, I have decided to jump on the bandwagon of people who have been making this kind of content recently. I know you guys are probably going to call me a copycat for copying some of those people, but you know what? That's okay, because at the end of the day, I get to just play Minecraft, talk to you people, listen to some good music, and just relate with my fellow man. So, how are you doing, fellow man? Fellow woman, if you're watching this, comment down below if you're a woman, because for the most part, I've only ever found men watch this kind of stuff. I genuinely want to see what the women have to say about this, because, to be honest, the women's side of the internet kind of gets underrepresented because it gets meshed in with the man's side so much, but there used to be a difference. A much stronger one, I think. So, how are you guys doing? How are you gals doing? Having a good day? I certainly hope so. Because, to be honest, it gets a little rough at times. I'm sure it does. I don't deny it. But, in the end, you know, we just keep on keeping on. And as long as we stick together, as long as we find reasons to stay happy, I think we'll be doing just fine. If you need a reason to be happy, I know I can give you a couple, but think of it this way. I'm a Catholic, so some of you guys might not necessarily agree with this perspective, but let me put this into perspective for you. You are made in the image and likeness of God, and in his perfect wisdom and lovingness, he decided to create you. And for whatever reason, you're here to do something that he wants you to do. So whatever you do, I hope it's a good thing, because goodness knows he wants the best for us. And that brings me some comfort. And people might say, oh, well, you just have a God because you need emotional comfort. And I'm like, well, when I need emotional comfort, I think of God, because in the end, I can't really deny my purpose in this world. He's kind of helped me out in some pretty substantive ways. And to deny his existence at this point would be foolhardy based on my own experiences. And, you know, maybe you don't have to necessarily believe in him right now, but if you're ever feeling down, just keep in mind that somebody out there loves you. If you guys don't have very loving families, I'm very sorry to hear that, but know that I love you as much as one can. And I know that kind of feeds into the whole, parasocial media, where fans and content creators kind of have too much of a connection with one another, or they pretend to, and it's kind of fake. But I really do feel the need to give you all some basic human dignity and respect, which is kind of why I started this channel, is to kind of connect with my fellow man, you know? So, however you're doing, whatever you're doing, I hope you are doing good, and I hope that the thing you're doing is good too. I will pray for every single one of you, as I pray for far too many people already. And I just really hope you guys are doing okay, because it's always sad to hear when people aren't doing okay. Because life gets pretty difficult at times, you know? But stick together and keep it up. Somebody out there is impressed. Somebody out there is waiting for you to meet them, to, who knows, maybe marry them. Future spouse might be out there. That's pretty cool, huh? I certainly didn't believe it till I met mine. And while I'm not exactly married to her yet, I have every intention to. Because I firmly believe that she's the love of my life. And I'm sure that all of you guys can get there too. Just fight the good fight. Keep the faith. Trust me, you guys are doing really well. I don't know if anyone needs to hear this right now. Heck, I don't know if any of you who do need to hear this give it much credence, because what does a guy on the internet know about my problems, right? It's like, well, funnily enough, this guy on the internet has met some people who have been through some pretty rough things in their life. So, I can't say that I've ever comprehended or understood, you know, how bad it gets for some people. But I will say that, by goodness, if the people that I've met in life who've been through some really rough things can make it and actually become the person God wants them to be, I bet you can too. So, keep it up. And in the meantime, I guess I'll give you guys a bit of an insight about my day. I've had a very boring day. A good day, but a boring one. That being said, I did write and release a song the other day, and I've been playing this game. I haven't played Minecraft, like, properly in about 6 or 7 years. Might even be longer than that. So, to visit this game again is something that I'm truly appreciative and grateful for, because it's not exactly something I ever really thought I would or could get back into. Because it's a very, you know, open-ended thing. And typically I don't function very well in open-ended situations without a clear goal to eventually meet at some point. And so now I have to construct a bed because I want a bed. And it's I think in the end, we're all going to do just fine. And, you know, I know it's pretty boring, but what I have to talk about, I hope, is of some significance to you. And I think that's a pretty good place to leave this off on, considering that I have now found an acacia village at the border of the acacia and oak plains, where the biomes intersect. I was actually hoping for that, if I could find a village like along the border. So this is actually a nicely big village. We've got an iron golem. Got cats. Where are the villagers at? This village is a long village too. Like, whoa, this goes on for ages. It's not a very densely populated area as much as it is quite spread out. Very nice. I'll just set my respawn point here. So, with that, I guess I will bid you all farewell. If you are watching this at night, please get off the phone or the computer and go to sleep. Your brain needs it. And if you're watching this in the day, I hope you guys are having a great day. or will have a great day, depending on what time of the day you're watching it. And I will see you all in the next upload. So, bye.